Welcome to PowerboatGuy, a mobile app for boating accessories. Let's begin. To launch the app, double-click the icon and you will see the home screen. In this version of PowerboatGuy, it contains 3 functions: speed and heading, whole shot analysis, and your trips. Speed and heading. When we click on the speed and heading, we have an easy-to-see display, even in bright daylight. This is a GPS-based speedometer, so you know it's highly accurate. You can view your speed in miles per hour or kilometers per hour, or even knots, just by clicking on the unit's name. It also shows the current heading of your boat in both degrees, relative to magnetic north, and compass direction. And finally, it shows you some pretty precise latitude, longitude, and altitude information for your current position. And by the way, you can use this speedometer if you're in your car, your bike, or even a plane. Use your home button on the top to go back to your main screen. Whole shot analysis. What's a whole shot, you ask? Simple. It's the amount of time it takes your boat from idling in gear to rocketing across the water on top of the waves. Think of a whole shot as your car's ability to get from 0 to 60. On the whole shot screen, it shows your current speed, the elapsed time since you began your whole shot, and an indication of how many G's you're accelerating at. And at the bottom is one of my favorite features in the whole shot analyzer, a 3D picture of your boat. As your boat pitches the bow up or down, which is a key ingredient of determining a good whole shot, or changes its heading, or simply rolls from side to side, the boat image is going to move too. To start a whole shot, you just double tap on the speedometer and the application will count down to 0 and then begin its measurements. Accelerate when the count reaches 0. When you're up on plane, just double tap on the speedometer again to stop the recording. The app then takes you to a new screen to show you the results. Here are some results of a real whole shot on my old Sea Ray Seville. Your whole shot results are shown as a chart, and on this chart your speed is shown in red, the bow to stern angle of the boat, that's in yellow, and the acceleration of your boat is in green. Now, pretty much every boat begins a whole shot by pitching the bow up. That's what we see here in the yellow line, is your bow pitching up. And when it's doing that, of course, it's just digging into the water. You can see over time the bow starts to come down again, and you can see how many seconds it takes to get there. And when the bow pitches back down again towards being level, that's when you've achieved playing. The whole shot analyzer also maintains a history of every whole shot you've recorded, and you can easily remove entries that aren't useful anymore. Now we're going to explore our final feature, your trips. It allows you to keep track of the various places that you've been and have them show up on a map. We are using a street map for this demonstration. To start the recording of your trip, tap the arrow on the top right-hand side of the screen. Then you move the boat around the lake as you want. To stop the journey, tap the X on the top right. And as you move around on your journey, it's going to be traced on the map as you see. The app maintains a history of all your journeys. Like the whole shot's history, you can easily remove the ones you don't want. That's it for the overview. Be sure to go to iTunes and download this app. This is Powerboat Gal saying thank you very much for watching. PowerboatGuy app is not meant to be used by the driver of the boat during operation. Please have a friend use this app to record your speed and heading, whole shot analysis, and trips. PowerboatGuy is not responsible for any crazy things that you do while you're using this app, so please practice safe boating. Thank you.